Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan, Chapter 2. Christian visits the home of interpreter. Then the interpreter took Christian into a little room where two children were seated, each in his own chair. The name of the older was Passion, and the name of the other was Patience. Obviously, Passion was not at all content, while Patient was very quiet. "Why is Passion so restless?" asked Christian. "Their governess wants them to wait for their best things until next year," said the interpreter. "But Passion wants all of his best things now, while Patience is willing to wait." Then one came to Passion and poured at his feet a bag of treasure, which he quickly gathered into his arms with great joy. He laughed loudly and made fun of Patience. But soon he wasted everything he had received and had nothing left but an empty bag. "Explain the matter more fully," asked Christian. Interpreter said, "Passion represents men of this world, and patience represents those who are of the next world. Men of this world must have all their rewards in this life. They cannot wait. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush has more weight with them than all the promises of the Bible. But they soon go through what they have, and at the end of life, they have nothing at all." "Now I see," said Christian, "that patience has the better wisdom for many reasons. First, he waits for the best things. Second, he will enjoy the glory of his rewards when the other has nothing but rags." Interpreter responded, "Yes, and you may add this also. The glory of the next world will never pass away or wear out, but the glories of this life are soon gone. Therefore it is said of a certain rich man, in thy lifetime thou receivedst thy good things, and likewise Lazarus the evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented." Christian said, "Then I judge it is best not to covet things of this world, but to wait for the good things to come." Interpreter answered, "You speak the truth. The things that are seen are temporal, but the things that are not seen are eternal. Yet present things are so close to our fleshly appetites, and eternal things so far from our souls. We are apt to yield to our carnal desires rather than wait for the satisfaction of the eternal. Thus we become joined to the things of this world and so lose our future reward." In another place, there was a fire burning against a wall, and one continually throwing water on it, but the fire still blazed higher and higher. "What is the purpose?" asked Christian. Interpreter responded, "This fire is a work of God's grace in the heart. The person throwing water on it is the devil. Still, you see, the fire burns brighter. Come around the wall here and you will see why." On the other side of the wall was a person secretly pouring oil on the fire. This shows you why it is hard for the tempted to understand how God's grace is maintained in the soul. This is the way Christ continues to supply grace in the soul of the believer through all the cold showers of the world and the temptations of the devil. From there, they went out into a beautiful park and came to a stately palace on top of which radiant persons clothed in gold. The sight filled Christian with wonder. He said, "May we go in?"